What's going on YouTube? This is ParkerLad88 coming at you with another video, and in this video I'm going to be doing a character breakdown for Time Force Pink. Similar to my other character breakdowns, we're going to be running through the move list, doing some combos, and then I'm going to talk about a game plan for Jenny here. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start by talking about mobility. As you can see, her dash is actually pretty decent here. Not too bad. I definitely think that Zeo Gold's is better if we want to do comparisons. Her wave dash, however, is better than Zeo Gold's and is actually worth doing in combination with the range on her normals. Moving into normal based attacks, we have Standing Light here, Crouching Light, Standing Medium, Crouching Medium, Standing Hard, and then we have Crouching Hard, which is her launcher. If we're talking about command-based normals, she has Forward Hard, which gives her the Dual Saber Stab. Dual Saber Stab. Try saying that 3 times fast. Anyway, as you guys can see, it has pretty good range, covers about this much space. I don't really use it that much as a poke as much as I use it for, like, you know, hit confirming combos and whatnot, but I think its range is still noteworthy, especially because that you can just cancel it into neutral special. Alright, let's talk about aerial based attacks. We have Air Light here, probably her best jump in from the front just because of its angle and the range and the fact that it hits twice. We have her cross up in the form of Air Medium. We'll actually talk about how dumb this cross-up really is a little bit later. Then we have Air Hard. You can use it as a jump in from the front, but it's just not as effective as Light, I think. Alright, so if we're talking about normal-based attacks, we have her mediums. Mediums have fantastic range. Hard is good for hit confirming, being able to tell whether your opponent's blocking, or whether they're being hit and going into combos, or doing something to make yourself safe, or going from a mix-up from there. Air Light, fantastic jump in from the front. Air Medium, absurd cross-up. And this has good range, so it's worth noting. Let's move into throws here. Back throw. EX. And, of course, super.
Hold it right there. Eat fire.
Alright guys, let's start talking about special moves. Her first special move, neutral special, is going to be the Dual Saber Throw. This move is pretty cool because it covers a decent amount of space, so it's nice to just throw out in the neutral sometimes. And the most important thing is that when it connects with your opponent, it pulls them closer to you. This is good for combos, but it's actually really scary because it puts her in a situation, an advantageous situation, where she can actually start going for left-right mix-ups off of some of her other specials, which we will talk about right now. First one we have is Back Special. Back Special is Hidden Missiles. Hidden Missiles are good. They're very, very good. Being able to do this move so that you can set up DHCing in your characters, or tagging in your characters, rather, the fact that she can set this up on her own, just by doing her medium auto combo, because it causes a hard knockdown, you can fire one off, and then start going in for shenanigans there. Really, really good move. Alright, let's talk about Forward Special. Forward Special gives her this pole vaulting maneuver. At close ranges, it allows her to cross up her opponent by throwing out a button. Because she's in the air, she does get an air action out of it. If you mash it, she'll just get like an anti-air, uppercut-ish type move, which is pretty cool. Let's talk about her air special. Probably her most important special next to her neutral special, I think anyway, even though all of her specials are pretty good. They're all like highly, have high utility. But her air special gives her this air dash, and it makes her really scary. Why? Because her medium is a very, very absurd cross-up, and this is why it is. Doing this from the pole vault, doing this from the air dash, it's all crazy stuff, and when you put them all together, it makes her a very scary character. Because if you do her pole vaulting maneuver, as soon as her feet leave the ground, she's considered airborne. So if you time the special properly, doing her air special, you can literally get an instant overhead air dash, which you can then use to do, crazy mix-ups from. which once again all comes back to her neutral special. A neat thing that you can do is on the way back, you can actually begin the startup of doing her pole vault, and then that just puts them in a bad situation where you can go over them and cross up. You can do instant overhead. You can do instant overhead. I can't do the timing. You can do instant overhead like that, and if they block it, you can jump over and do cross up. It's some pretty ridiculous stuff. And that pretty much does it for all of her special moves. Let's start talking about combos now. So we'll do auto combos. Medium. Probably her most important one. And then we have the hard one. Now, if we're talking about easy combos for Time Force Pink, we have her crouching light into standing medium, into crouching medium, into standing hard, into forward hard, and then from there we can go into super. We can also do forward hard and straight into EX as well. So we get...
Hold it right there. Eat fire.
something that kind of looks like that. Now, as far as combos on the beginner level, a lot of what you'll be doing will be starting with her medium attacks just because of how much range they cover, and the fact that you can like combo into them whether they're on block or on hit. And as you can see, her moves definitely have a decent amount of range. So, this combo that we're going to do is going to be standing medium into crouching medium, into standing hard, into forward hard, into neutral special. From here, we can do any number of things. We can go straight away into super, or we can do the pole vault, which will allow us to go over to the other side and then do a mix-up. Or we can try and time it for the instant overhead, and if that hits, we just do it again. So you should get something that kind of looks like this. And you see the nonsensicals you can get from her. And then of course, the super.
Hold it right there.
Oh, that actually didn't combo. I did it too late. But trust me, it actually does combo. Alright, let's go into her most advanced combo that I can think of. She actually does have one more, but I don't want to do that one. Just because the timing from doing launcher into a standing medium, after you do like this thingy, it's not worth it. Alright. So, once again, our starter is going to be standing medium, crouching medium, standing hard, but instead of doing forward hard, we will do launcher instead. After we do launcher, we will then do forward special, but we'll mash it out to make sure that she gets her little uppercut kick. This is important because it'll pull the opponent closer to you, so when you jump up and do the air combo portion of it, you'll just be able to jump straight up and then start doing the air combo part. So at this point, what we'll have is this. You will then jump up and then do light and the medium, and then you should be able to get another air light medium. So like that. Make sure you wait a little bit so you can get them out to connect. But after you do that part, you will then land, do a standing medium, into a standing hard, and then from there, you will either do EX super or EX super. So in the end, you should get something that kind of looks like this.
Hold it right there. Eat fire.
And those are pretty much Time Force Pink's combos. As you can see, her combos are not the most difficult thing, but that's just because she's a more easy-to-use character compared to someone like Zeo Gold or something like that. But anyway, let's start moving into what her game plan is. And if you haven't figured it out already by now, it's pretty much getting them in the mix. She's a very heavy Vortex character. Like, she's basically Cat if Cat had an air dash, with the left-right mix-ups that she can do off of this pole vaulting maneuver. But the fact that once you get any hit confirm into this, they're pretty much in the mix. This is the start of your mix, of your Vortex right here, which literally is like a Vortexy mixy thingy. Once you throw this out, you can then proceed to do an air dash for a cross-up, like that. You can do the pole vault over and then just do a mix-up straight away, or a cross-up straight away. Or you can try and go for the instant overhead air dash, like that. And pretty much once you connect with that, You can just keep on doing that over and over and over again until your opponent is low enough at health that you can just kill them by finishing them off with a air combo into EX and super and all that craziness. So you pretty much just get like over to the other side, instant overhead. That they block that. Go for the cross up. Then you want to kill them. You just go for that, and pretty much it's about keeping your opponent in that until they die. That is what a Vortex character does. Alright guys, that does it for this character breakdown featuring Time Force Pink, Jenny from the block. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and I'll be back at you later with future videos. This is Parker Lad, and I will see you guys next time.